Welcome back to my channel, guys. So for today's video I'm going to be doing my rewind spread for the week of Valentine's using my vintage Valentine's kit. Let's gonna be real, I'm going to be a little bit blah in this spread. One, not a lot happened. Two, it's late at night. I don't know, I've just been leaving my rewinds and I don't know why. But yeah, not a lot happened this week. So I'm literally just going to get stuck straight in. It's going to be a no white space spread. And yeah, I'm literally just gonna get stuck straight into it. Gonna lift everything like it up and down as much as I can to try and take as much of the room, because I literally fill this out so bad. Like, I did the worst job at filling it out. So my to-do lists are pretty much empty. Same with my today section. I just was putting in work and such. Let's see, I'm gonna do this with this might be really stupid, but I guess the 16th is the highest, so I'll do it on the 16th and see how. No, that pretty much, no, it's kind of besides the point. They're not that big. I was going to pull them in. Let's just do my checklist all across. But yeah, I don't know what happened. It just wasn't a super productive week. But oh my god, this week has been the week that I'm filming, the week after Valentine's, has been the most productive week ever, and I'm loving it. I've been so good with just things like Instagram, which I'm never good with. I've done designing, new release. I designed this bomb ass kit that I am in love with. Work's been meh. It hasn't been amazing. I've been a real trooper about it, I feel like, so I'm proud of that. And the spreads just turned out super cute because of it all. And yeah, it's just because when I have a lot coming up, I don't know, it's just, there's a lot more reason to be productive, but when there's nothing going on, I'm just meh. So let's go with headers. But I'm just, yeah, overall I'm loving my spread for the current week. I'm really excited to see how I feel like it doesn't come out. Sometimes they come out really good in rewinds, but other times they come out really good in my main planner, and I just love the way they look in my main planner, and you kind of can't recreate it. I don't know, so it'll be interesting to see. I think I'm going to be filming it on Saturday night the week of, so it won't be proper, which is another thing that's kind of bumming me out about it. Just because I am going away. When you see this, I'll be going away the Monday after this is uploaded, till the Wednesday, and it's supposed to go up on the Thursday, so I think it'd be better if I film it beforehand, because I've been getting them up late, so much so that I don't want to have to get it up late again. So that was another thing. I was really bad with uploading this week. It was not a good time. So I don't know what happened. It was just terrible. But yes, we'll just whiz through this, guys. Whiz through it. I feel like I like putting these up though, so you guys see what actually did become my week. And sometimes you get boring weeks, so I'm trying to even think. I remember Tuesday I was reading a book, so I wasn't doing it. Was it Tuesday? Maybe it was even Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday, I think. And then Tuesday I was watching something. I can't even remember what I was watching. That had me like, was it Life Unexpected? I feel like it was Life Unexpected, which guys, you guys have to watch that show. Was it that show? Was it that? Yeah, it definitely was, because I remember seeing the girl from that in the trailer in the movie we saw the Sunday before when we went and saw 50 Shades Darker. There's this movie coming out called The Space Between Us, which, oh my god, I'm so excited for. But the girl in that, Britt Robinson, she's in this TV show called Life Unexpected, and that's what I was watching on Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, I remembered that, so I can put that in. But it's only like 2 seasons and they're both like 13 episodes. Mom's like, how did you watch it so quick? I'm like, let's be real, that's only like, what, 16 hours? And considering I was watching it for 48 hours, that's not that bad. Like, some like really odd fact about me is I always have something playing, like unless I'm filming and I can't have, but like literally up until the point where I hit record on this camera, I'm watching something. I always have something playing, whether it be something I've seen 1,000 times or something new, and that will usually determine how productive I'm being while it's on, but I'm always watching something. Literally, if I could watch stuff while I'm filming, that would be great. When I'm doing that speed through bit in my main planner, I'm watching something usually. I'm usually press play on whatever I was watching before. Let's do, I got no packages this week. That is boring. Friday, I have to pay rent, that goes in all the time. I never think about it as well. Like if I look at my bank statement on Thursday and I'm like, okay, cool, that's what I have. I never think, oh, $50 is coming out. For those of you who are curious, I don't pay rent. For those of you thinking $50 rent, that's nothing. I give it to my mum because I feel like I should teach myself some discipline. I don't know. So I feel like it adds up, considering most people might pay a certain amount a month. I'm paying a good amount a month. I pay that every week, so it's just so it's not a big amount every month. Also caught up on the Fosters, which I'm loving it. Literally, I didn't even write like my dinners in for this week. This is going to be like the most like ridiculously filled in spread ever. I'm going to be like, lol, don't know, lol, whatever, making it up. I was so bad, I don't even know what it was. I think it was just that like I wasn't in my office being productive, so I wasn't filling out what I was doing. I was just lounging around being lazy, which makes for a very boring spread. And like I kind of drop off week, like I don't even really remember what happened last week. So that's that. Other bits, headers. I'm not even explaining what I'm doing. Let's get that on there. Other bits, header, pretty self-explanatory. This section, it's all pretty. I'm just putting down stickers. So Monday the mystery kit went live, which I might just put up in the checklist because Lord knows I didn't do anything up here. I'll do this little calendar-y heart thing here. And then where are my boxes at? Let's try and find them. Okay, so let's open this out. I'm literally just going to put full boxes so that, well, Tuesday through Saturday I'm going to put them at the bottom, I think. So we just going for it. Sometimes with rewind threads I honestly don't even care because like I don't have to look at them for a week, so I don't know, is that bad? Maybe that's bad. Let's put this maybe go. I might put it at the bottom for the sake of the weekend banner. I'll put my weekend banner at the bottom. These just go better at the bottom because I put work in up the top. These have blue in it, but anyways. So pretty much all of them went at the bottom. That's new. Do our weekend banner just down here. Boom. Loving it. I just actually like how simple these are, but at the same time I'm like, I wish they were really full of stuff because I'm not going to cover them that much. So let's go in and do work. I'm probably going to need quite a bit of washi. I didn't even do new releases this week. I was terrible. Let's do this buff colour here. And then let's go. Okay, so I'm really jumping all over the place, but it's just what's working for right now. But I'm going to put in, let's glitter, let's grab. I usually only do this when I go and see them at the movies, but why not? Yeah, that blue is probably the better one. It always like right on there, just fits. There's like slivers of white space, but we'll go with it. And we watched Tangled. My sister had never seen it. I was like, wait, what, really? Saturday, let's go for work. Just do a big piece, and then we'll do these hearts. There we go. And then, like, what did I do on Saturday night? I feel like I just lounged around and did nothing. Very productive of me, I know. Let's go another piece again for work. Hey, I actually did something on Friday night. Woo, go me. Let's do this. Let's do the blue up here for work, and do this peachy, pinky colour down here, along with, oh, I have some Kina prints which I've now organised into this to make it like 10 times easier, which was not me, I don't drink beer, but they work, and they're on her super nice new paper, so I'm going to stick it in there. I had like I was saying, I'm not sure exactly when it filled up, but we'll make it work. I put that little beer Kenichi sticker in, as I was saying, not that I drank that much. I feel like I made the camera really crooked when I came back, but who knows. Just trying to fix it really quick. Nope, that made it worse. Okay. Sorry. But yes, I only had like one drink, but oh well. You get the gist. I went out, and I would have probably drunken a bit more if I was out with other people or out and I didn't have to work the next day, things like that, those kind of things. Or if I was just feeling it a little bit more. I drank a little bit more the week before. So let's go back to this. Now do let's get crazy maybe and do some blue washi here. Like so. For work, let's do this pink. And then Monday I did mystery kit up here. It was cutting day. Let's actually put in this like note because that's the same colour as the day. Let's put in this peachy pink for the for binge watching or for like finishing Life Unexpected. It was a good one. So maybe do this little like watching the TV. I need one that's like watching their phone. I don't actually watch the TV. Just put that up there. Which, let's be real, probably need another one of those. Nah, I was a little bit more productive on this day here. Let's look at our washi. Let's probably use this, if I'm honest. Put this one down the bottom. So at the top. Let's go. Let's do this back up here. I'm not sure what I'm, because I didn't. Did I even film on this day? No. Oh my god. I'm gonna put, yeah, this up here. I kind of want another half box. Okay, I'm gonna cheat and pull these up and just rearrange these a little bit because the colours aren't working out in my favour. And I want to just fix that a little bit. Anyway, we're going to have two solids, but I don't want to mess with too many more. So we're going to put this one down here because there's a lot of blue down the bottom with the bottom washi. And then like what? I hate when you get like messages to a group message, but then at first you read it and you think they're messaging you and you're like, why are you messaging me? But then you read the whole thing and it's like group message and you're like, oh, I get it. I get it now. Okay, again, I'm going to do a little bit of swapping and changing because this one will go better if I can pull it up safely on this day, and it'll cover up that well because I did other stuff while I watched that TV show, whereas on Tuesday night I kind of just did I kind of just watched it all day. So I'm going to use the Netflix and chill, even though it's not on Netflix, but you get the point. Then do I have, I think I might even have one of them in here that's like them reading a book, but again I do it on my phone, so it's like we'll see what I've got. If I've got something I'll mark it, if not. Okay, so I've got another like bookwormy kind of sticker here. I'm going to use the blue, I think, down a bit lower. I'll probably put in what I was reading, but it's not a big deal. It's like a Wattpad thingy. I don't know, lame. Now let's, I think that is literally, oh, the only thing that I have on Sunday was that it was like really, really hot. and we like chilled, and I had the relax in the aircon sticker from Fox and Cactus, but I'm like, do I even want to like put that in? Okay, because I've already got it and there's not really the room. Maybe just this little, this one here. I had the like fan one in and I was like, ah, it's too hot. So there's that. Just look at what else. I just had a couple like film edit uploads, and like I'll probably put everything else in the to-do list to try and fill out the to-do lists. Let's do the sidebar and then I'll fill it out and we'll see how well we can do. It turned out a bit better. It's just the to-do list section that I'm worried about, because that's where I've got nothing. There we go. What I might do is go I'll do a spending and this week and next week. Where am I? They're over here. They don't match up, but that's cool. Do a spending. It's so weird having like so much space in the sidebar, and I'll just put stuff that I bought because I'm sure I shopped last week. And this week, yeah, just to separate the browns. Do I have? And next week, let's try and, because I can still fill out this week and next week without struggling too much. They just turn out quite empty. And I'll use this tiny last piece of blue. I have my rewind sidebar. Look at that. Look at that. So that last thing is date covers, and then I'll fill it out and come back and do deco and like any other bits and pieces that I might want to put in. Where are we? Where are we? Date covers, date covers, date covers, date covers, date covers, date covers. There. Monday. I'm not even gonna bother leaving space. That takes a lot of effort right now. I might do something on Tuesday in my to-do list to mark like Valentine's Day. Those. So I'm going to fill this out and then I will be back. Okay, so I filled the whole thing out and I realised I missed a couple. Like I wanted to put this one in, which I've literally put in on like every single one, but somehow I still have, well, this is the last one from the first page. Unless it's not, unless I've gone, no. But I'm going through those Girl Boss ones real quick, so I might have to do like a massive order of them. So there's those, and then I put a deco in there for Valentine's Day to take up some space, but for the most part I was able to fill some of it out, but some days were literally like lost days. So I'm going to try and do that, and I put a laptop in there for no new releases. They're going to try. I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. Let's get. How is this done? Like so, and then maybe let's go like this. ink, but nothing we can't work with. It kind of just looks awkward, I don't know. See, and I put some of these little locks down. Like you can see I'm trying to cover the checklist, there's no way, I did that really awkwardly. Just like this and make that like a checklist point, and then like that, kind of like cross it off. I know it's so stupid, but there's that. And then go like this. See, why couldn't I just do that? I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. No, it's too like flimsy, it's all gonna go really weird. I'm trying to like put some of these little locks around to try and like, I don't know, balance it out. It looks so weird. What did I do? And then we'll put this one like up here with a couple more because there wasn't much going on up here. Not that there needs to be, but a little set of keys there. And then the last thing I was going to do was the date dots, and I was going to use some left over from some other SPC kits because I feel like why not? Probably do this quite a bit if I have the dates. The more collections I buy, the more dates I've got. But right now they're kind of not the right colours and like just not enough numbers, but I've got a ton of collections on the way, so should be fine. And then the 19th, boom, done. So not as much of like a busy spread as I had wanted, but I think it still turned out pretty cute. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. They're a little bit more fun than this normally, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.